Okay, welcome back to, this will be turn 2 of the Battle of Ligny, and I am going to jump right in, because that last video went kind of long. Well, longer than I had hoped, but there were some beginning discussions I hadn't planned on, but they were good discussions anyway, but let's go ahead and get started. So we are now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is the French turn. So the French will now do their movement phase, which means I've got to think about what that means. What do the French want to do? And I think I'm going to start over here. We had this group moving up this side of the map, and then this guard. Oh, actually, all of these guard units are kind of moving up. So let's see. I think what I want to do. We had these guys coming in. They came in. They were like almost like reinforcements coming back in. So I don't think they're in towns yet. Nope. So I think we're going to throw caution to the wind, as we always do, or seem to be doing. And I'm going to move, what is this guy? He's got a 5, oops, and that's 7. And up here. So that was 7, that would be a 6. 2 cavalry units, interesting. So I think I'm going to have him move. Let's see, so he can go across that stream, that's 2, so be, into this town, but that's a 1, so it's still 3 to move here. They can both certainly do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to move these 2. I'm going to march into this town. And I'm going to mark that. That is going to be have to be marked with a red marker, because that will be a battle there. And this unit, I would like to have join that battle. Can you reach? So it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, right? So 1, yeah, because across the stream it's 2. And then plus the 1 to enter is 3, so he could only get to here. Maybe I didn't want to do that. Across the stream, he can't stop in here. That's a town. That's 1. I think it's the same thing, though. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Well, that might have... Probably should have looked before I left there. I was hoping to bring some more of these units up around this way. Okay, well, sometimes orders get misinterpreted, so maybe that's what happened there. That's how I'm going to look. That's how I'm going to look at that. Yeah. So what this guy can do, and let's put this actually on the French unit. He can move. That would be 1. Yeah. Well. All right. Well, we're going to have to say that they're just up here on their own for now, and I'm going to bring. What do we got here? This is an infantry. The strength 7 in a town, so that would be 14 because of that town defense. Oh boy, so that's okay though. I think we're going to bring in. We're going to bring in this unit and this unit. They will attack. There, yeah, there. Now, I think I'm going to leave that off for a second, because these guys are going to move up. So we're going to have this unit move here, and then this one is going to go. Yeah, they can certainly do that movement because they have movement 4, and that's all movement 1 terrain. So now I can put this red marker on. There's going to be a battle there. And then down here, this guy is in a town. Well, we know there's going to be a battle there, so we probably ought to reinforce. And he is looking at... what is he looking at here? There's an 8. I don't think that's a town. Nope, that's in the clear. It is across the stream, though. I think there's a penalty for that if they do attack. So he's going to stay there for sure. And then this guy is going to move in with him. That's going to be another attack. So we are really opening up the battles now. We do have artillery here. What's under that artillery? Infantry. And again, this artillery could actually support this battle from back here. And you know, I think that might be what he does. So let's see. I think I'm just going to bring... I gotta be careful because, like, you know, if I move these two here, then all of a sudden they're in the zone of control of these two units. Sometimes that can actually be beneficial if you want to maneuver and kind of split up attacks, but I don't really want to do that here. I think what I am going to do is I'm going to leave this artillery here and just have it join in on this attack. And that infantry unit, let's see. So if I were to leave the artillery where it's at, and this infantry, and again, I can have this artillery unit also attack this way. Of course, we would have artillery sitting here. And these guys are in a town. That's going to be that 16 defense we don't like to see, but I got the guard coming up. And it looks like opportunities for combined arms here. So to do combined arms on this guy, we would have to move this unit up and one of these cavalry units up. Got to be careful of the forest, though. Let's see. Decisions. This is what makes this game fun, though, right? The plotting and the planning. Where to attack. In the meantime, I think I do want to bring these guard units around. I don't think they're going to engage this way. I think I need to kind of a little nervous about what's going on up here, but I'm going to swing these two up this way so they can move 4. It would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to move them to here. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could move to here. And that gets him across the stream for next turn. They should be able to move a lot further than that. So we'll mark them as moved. Again, we have this town situation. And I think if I move, it said cavalry. I know that if they move into these forest hexes, there's a penalty, or I think their defense and their strength points get halved. Let's take a quick look. The forest, strength halved when attacking into or defending. So, okay, if you're attacking out of the forest, I guess it doesn't really have an impact here. Only when attacking into or defending in. So if they're defending, if we stay in here, then and we're attacked, and that's going to hurt. But so it looks like attacking out of the forest is not going to be an issue. So I am going to still have to move this guy because he was with this artillery. I think so if we move him into here. Let's move him into here. He is going to be part of this attack. So that whole group is going to attack this group, which means I'm going to have to attack this stack with somebody else, which I plan on doing anyway. So otherwise, I would be required to attack both stacks with this group of units, which would mean that unit would have to attack that stack, and I don't want that. So so let's see, we have, that's infantry, and movement into forest again for, it is 2 for infantry, so that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, so that they could get over there. And I think I want to do that. I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We will mark them as moved with a red because there's another battle. And we see battles breaking out along the line here. That's kind of neat. Let's see. Then we have this infantry. I guess one of those guard units. One of those strong guard units could go Be 1, 2, 3, 4. So he could get up here too. So that's 3 to there. And that is 4 to there. So now he's going to be involved in this battle, which is now looking more like this. This unit can go 1, 2. He could do the same thing. Well, he can't get there though. 1, 2. Well, it's 2. 1, 2. Yeah, he can't go any further than here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I think he could go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to leave myself too thin in here either, though. These are both Yep. Did I say these are both cavalry units? Nope, that's looks like it's an artillery piece there. Need more practice with these tweezers. All right, so these guys are stuck there, but I can move. I'm looking for that combined arms bonus. So what I could do is move. Well, I don't really want to move. Well, we got this artillery. See, this is getting sticky over here. And I'm not just referring to zones of control. I don't want to keep sticking my pinky finger out like that, like I'm drinking tea. Is this the official, I don't know, British method of using tweezers when you're playing? Could be. I do have English blood in me, so maybe that's where that's coming from. Yeah, this artillery and this really strong artillery unit is not good. So do I want to commit this artillery to this attack, or maybe I want to come up here? I really need to do something about this. I do have an artillery unit back here. That could, I think, move. That's clear terrain. Clear terrain. Clear. So he could support this battle. This one can move up and maybe take shots along this line. I think we'll do that. I think we're going to take this cavalry and this infantry. Let's move them up. Yeah, I'm just looking, but yeah, let's move them to here. And then this unit can move 1, 2. I'm just going to move him up to here. So now we have an artillery that can support that battle, artillery that can support this battle. I'm wondering if it's common to have so many attacks like this in this game. I suppose, though. Like I said, all these sticky zones of control. So, well, I don't know why I'm putting that on the Prussian unit, because these are the guys that moved right here. And so that's going to be this battle. And then we still have cavalry here. Infantry. Infantry. And of course this is Ligny, so we want to knock these Prussians out of there. They don't want to leave. So this is, oops, artillery. Which I think I'm going to, so they're attacking this guy. So I can move him to here and attack this stack. Is this in a town? I think it is. No, it's not, but it is across a stream. And then we still have our horse artillery and cavalry back here. Oh, I'm having so much difficulty with these tweezers again. It's because I'm filming this and it's blowing my concentration. I'm sure that's it. So Now these guys, if I remember correctly, tried to assault Ligny last time, did they not? Well, we're probably going to try that again. We do have infantry, cavalry, and more infantry. So I think they are going to, I think we're going to do this. I think they're going to come down to here. They're going to try their attack on Ligny. They really want to get those Prussians out of there. And then this group can go 1, 2. Let's do it. We're going to bring these in this way. And that's going to mean I'm going to have to do something about this stack. And that is infantry. Pretty sure that's a town. Yeah. So that's a town. These are engaged here. So I'm going to bring this cavalry up into here. It's getting messy now, right? It's going to get messy. Do I want to do that? Where is he at? Right here. Doesn't matter. They can move anywhere in here, really. They were back here. I was going to move him here and have this guy support here. I think that's an okay maneuver. That would mean we have these two stacks engaging this stack. This guy will engage one of these stacks. I guess he has to... Ooh, let's see. We would have these two attack this, but I think, how does it work when there's a split like this? I guess we just choose a... Well, let's take a look. I don't really remember. This would be like a multiple... Which units attack? No unit may attack more than once. No, yeah, we know that. I don't know why I keep getting some video. Let me get this off there. It doesn't like the paper when I put it under the camera, so I'm going to read this off screen. It's probably some setting in my recording software, which I'm a newbie at, so you have to bear with me. I'll get better over time, I hope. Enemy-controlled hex may be attacked by as many units as can be brought to bear in the 6 adjacent hexes. Units may only attack when adjacent to the defending unit. So, multiple units. Here we go. All units in a given hex may... Yeah, so I know they must all attack together if you're attacking a hex. You can't split them out. I don't see anything in here about... I mean, I guess he just has to pick one and go. So that's what we'll do. We're going to have... There'll be an attack here. And we have the attack here. This artillery will support that. This guy, and this artillery is going to support this. So this guy, he could move up too. And yeah, let's do that. I don't know if this is the smartest thing to do, but he can move up. To here. He's going to join this attack. Well, all right. I am really having a difficult time with these counters. I don't know why. Well, let's not worry about it too much because we're going to be moving those again here pretty soon. So there's an attack there. This one is supporting over here. These guys have already moved. I should have marked them with a... yellow. I think they've moved. See this? I gotta be careful here. Can't remember if I moved these guys or not. And that's exactly why I'm using those. Okay. I don't think I moved them. I think I was going to leave this artillery back here. And I could bring this unit up. And then this unit could join him. That would be a strong attack on this hex, or this, yeah, this hex right here. And then down here, these guys are still in the town with their 16 strength points. Unsuccessfully tried to attack. Let's try it again. Let's try to attack them again. So this unit will move up. These two units will move up. And I'm going to leave this artillery, horse artillery here, so that will be a combined arms bonus to attack here. And then again, I'm going to leave this artillery back here. And this cavalry will try to boot out these Prussians in this town. That's another red. We need some more of these red markers. And I think that's it. I think we have our movement phase is ended. So we will go into the conduct battle phase. So let's start over here. And we'll just leave that there to show that there's a battle in progress. So they're defending, and I think I said this was clear. It is. So that's 6 plus 6 is 12. Oh, no, wait, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Like I said, I'm confusing myself. So that's just 6. 7 against 6. So that's going to put us on the 1-to-1 column. 50-50. Let's see what we get. That is a 4. That is attacker retreats. Well, we didn't want that result, so we can get this. Oops, I just shot this into the whole mass here. Get that out of there. And now we have to retreat, so these two will just simply pull back across the stream. That was not a good result for the French. So they're back across the stream, and now we go here. Leave that there for the battle. And so we have these 2 stacks. I think this is a town. It is. That's 7 in a town, so that's 14. 14, and we have, I'm trying to tidy this up and probably wasting time, but there we go. So we have 14 defending against, what do we have it defending against? That is 11. $15, $20. So that is 20 against 14. That's still going to put us on that 1-to-1, because remember, you always round in favor of the defender. So 2014, 1-1, 50-50. 3. Well, that's a defender retreat, so they finally managed to push the Prussians back. So which way are the Prussians going to go? I think they're just going to take a step back. And now we may move forward one of the victorious units. So let's see. I think we want one of these stronger units to go into that town. So we're going to move. This guy will advance into here. That will be that battle. And now we come down here. We have 2 battles. We will do this one first. So it's these 3 units against these 2. So let's see what we got here. I think this was a clear hex. It is. That is 8 that they are defending at, and they are they're at 8, so we are attacking at, that is 10, 15, 20 again. So it's combined arms here. Did I say 8? I think I said 8. I did say 8. 20 attacking at 8, defending at 8. Attack of 20, defense at 8. So that's going to put us on the 2-to-1 column, but this is combined arms, so I believe this puts us into the 3-to-1 column. 20, yeah, 20 to 8 would have put us on the 2-to-1, but then that column shift because of combined arms, so it's going to be on that 3-to-1. So let's see what happens. We got to see some more Prussians retreating here. We ought to see that, but we don't. We rolled a 6, which is the worst that the French could have rolled there, so they retreat. Oh, wow. All right. Does not apply to that artillery piece because he was bombarding, but it does apply to this unit, who will retreat back to the artillery unit, and then these 2 will retreat back to here. Wow. And that wasn't good. Well, this is not, the French are not rolling very well at all here. All right, so now I have this battle, and looks to me like, so we had this cluster, I think, is attacking here. So we have this stack being attacked by all of these units. So this is going to be interesting. Again, they're in a town. I think this is another 16. It is. So, okay, so that's 10. Ooh, wow. Yep, so that's 17. That's 20. That is 24. That's 30 with this artillery unit. And so that's 30. I was thinking about attacking with this artillery unit as well into here, but I don't think I want to do that. I think now, because he can certainly reach here, I think I might want to reinforce this attack. So did I say that's 30 to 16? Or maybe I want to increase those odds. This is a combined arms attack bonus again. So that's 10, 17, 20, 24. So that is 30. Yeah, so if I think I can get the extra column shift if he does join in this attack. So it would be 35 to 16. So I'll put him on the 2-to-1 plus the column shift to be on a 3-to-1 again. Let's do that. So on the 3-to-1 again, like I said, we should see some Prussians retreat. And we do. That is defender retreats. So I think they're just going to push back across that stream. And again, I believe we're going to have a. Well, I got to be careful again because I'm putting you advance into these things. It's great, but it certainly opens them up to attack. Well, you know what? We got to do it though. Did I not see a strong unit? Oops, no, not you. I want this stronger unit to advance. This unit will advance into here. And that is that battle. So All right, now we're on this side. So this one did participate in that battle, so he will not be able to fire over into here. They are defending in the clear at 7. So it will be these 3 units. So they're defending at 7. The attack is at 7. 13 with the artillery, but unfortunately, so 13 to 7 would be 1 to 1, I believe, but that's across a stream. So I'm probably going to glitch the video here, but a stream hexide, defense doubled. So that 7 actually is going to become a 14. So wait a second here. So this is now 14. Yep, so that's 7. That's 14 against 13. It's going to be, oh no, wait a minute. He's already fired, so it's just these 2. So that's 13. Yeah, so it would have been 1 to 1 because that's 14. 13, the ratio is 13, 14. So I think that's going to put him on the 1 to 2 column. Let's see what we get. A 5. Attacker retreats. Wow, the French just cannot seem to make any real headway here. So this unit's going to retreat back, and then this unit must retreat back. He's going to come this way. And I don't know why this horse artillery is sitting back here unless I forgot to move him, which I probably did. That hurts. Not doing the French any favor there, but now we have this battle. And like I said, I think you pick a hex and go. I don't think you can split your fire. I think the rules specifically state that. So what we are going to do is have this group attack. Yeah, and actually, see, they're not across the stream, so that's exactly all we need to do. They are in a town, I believe, though. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, so they're sitting in a town. They're still going to get double. So they're at 16. And it will be 16, and this is 11. Plus the 4 from this artillery is 15. So it's 15 against 14, I think I said. $16. So we're back on that 1 to 2 column again. So let's see what we get. Not a well thought out attack. We get we are rolling some 6s. I got to take a look at that die when I'm done playing this. So okay, so these 2 have to retreat. They're just going to drop back. We'll move them back to here. The artillery can stay where it's at because he was bombarding. Now this group will attack. So maybe I wasn't being too aggressive with those Prussians last turn. All right, here we go again. Trying to get into Ligny. Again, it's 4 and 4. That's 16 because they're in that little town. And let's hold on for a second because I believe, now that I look at this, should have been a column shift here, but we rolled a 6, so it wouldn't have mattered. I got to remember, I got lucky again because I wouldn't have mattered, but I forgot to check that. So back to this, we're at 16, and we are attacking at, that's 9, 13, 17. No combined arms here, right? We have everything but artillery this time. Uh, so 17 against defending against 16, so it's 1-1. Let's roll this a little bit better. Maybe we'll get a different result. We don't. We get a 1-1. Attacker retreats. Man, they just cannot seem to get in there. These will come back to here. And these two will come back to here. All right, moving right along. That brings us down to here. That's a town. That's going to be 8. And it's going to be, we have 6 attacking 8. That puts us on the 1-2 column here. And let's see. Hope for low numbers if you're French. Nope. So this unit gets pushed back to here. And one more. Here we go. Maybe they can win one down here. So that is a town, I'm pretty sure. No, that's clear. They're in the clear. So that is simply a, oops, that is a 6. And this will be combined arms, so they are attacking at, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 to 6. Is that what I said? Just barely. So, yeah, 11 to 6. So that's going to put them on the 1-1. But there is the column shift at the 2-1. Only they'd had one more point, but they didn't. And let's see. Okay. I'm starting to get suspicious here. Because that's like the third 6 in a row that I've rolled. And we'll move that back. And we'll move this move marker off over here. And that's it. That's the French turn. And not a good turn for the French. And now we go to the Prussians. So what are they going to do? Well, I said I was being too aggressive last time, but now I think that's paid off here. So they are in a town up here. So do the Prussians want to try to press here? I don't know. That's an awfully... Well, they both come in, though. There's no combined arms. That wasn't artillery, was it? No, that's cavalry. So there'll be no combined arms bonus in here. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to move these to here, and these are going to move up to here, and they're going to attack this stack. So that's going to be a battle there. Risky, but they're going to do it. They are going to do it. And then looks like there's an automatic battle here because this guy did advance. So this unit can go, we got to be careful of the zone of control though. He can go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or he could get down here, but then that puts him in a, that's a big mess. He doesn't want to do that. We could march these 2 forward to here. Not very strong infantry though. It's a stronger one under there, so that would be 6. You know what I might want to do here is actually pull back across that stream, because that would give the French a disadvantage if they want to attack across that stream. So maybe we do that. Maybe we pull back a little bit here. What's going on here? That's a town still, so there's an advantage there. And see, I would like to do that, but I can't because of the zone of control. So they're going to have to stay here. Huh, well. I think I want to leave these guys because they're in the open, but they're across that stream side hex. I think they're just going to sit there. These guys are still in that stream side hex, so that's kind of nice for them. And it looks like there will be a battle here because they're in that zone of control. So we know there's going to be a battle here. Now it's just a case of, ow, as I hit the table, earthquake. What to do here? I really think I want to leave these guys in this defensive position. Yep, so if the French want to come this way, they're going to have to hit across a stream or into a town. And now I could try to attack, but then I'll be attacking across the stream here. That's clear there. It is across that stream, though. I do have this artillery unit that I can move into here. I think I want to do that. We're going to move this artillery piece forward. Or do I really want to go that way? Well, we seem to be holding our own over here. Maybe I do, although we've got this mass coming in. It'd be nice to take a shot at, say, this stack. I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to bring this artillery piece here. Well, no, wait a minute. I am going to actually bring that artillery piece forward over this way to defend against this line. This guy and this guy, so he is in a town. He can move forward, so he could go 1, 2, 3, 4 to join up with this guy. So let's do that. I'm just going to move him down to here. I'm going to leave this guy where he's at, so I'm going to put those guys as moved. I'm going to still didn't move this guy. Just moving forward 1 to here. Just knowing that I'm not moving anything else over that way, so we're going to leave this like it is. I'm going to leave this line along this stream. These guys are doing okay. I'm not doing anything. I am going to bring this artillery and this infantry forward to here. I'm not going to move any of these. They're going to take position across that stream. These guys, this is cavalry, and I was holding them back to see which way they might need to go. This is infantry. And so starting with this cavalry, so I'm thinking maybe leaning towards sending them this way, but again, they're on this road, so that I can get there really quick. I can go either way, so I'm going to leave them right there because I can get them to where I need them pretty quick, and then but not so much with this infantry, so this infantry is going to come, that'll be 2 to come down to here. I think I'm just going to bring them down 2 to here. Not quite sure yet how I want to handle this is from the Prussian point of view. And we still have this infantry unit. So before I move him, we still have, this is looking pretty good down here now. So we have this horse artillery now that we can bring forward. You can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's bring this artillery into here. Oops. Again, tweezer issues. And then, well, darn it. So that is in the town. That is going to constitute a movement. I'm not moving anybody else. So then we have this infantry. Could go 1, 2, but it could not get into here. Let's just bring them down to here. This artillery, I want to come forward. It will be 1, 2, 3. I'm going to bring them forward to here. And what the heck happened here? Did I not, did I forget something here? I think this was the a retreat I didn't do. So I know I wouldn't bring that forward. I think I forgot to retreat those. So there won't be a battle there. And I think that is it. Double check. One thing I do want to look at is any artillery that might be able to fire. So we did move this artillery down. It can actually fire now. So really, I'm just going to put a, I mean, it's artillery. Why not take the shot? I don't think there's artillery under here. No. They moved. There's no artillery there. They're too far away to hit anything. Just doing a quick check for artillery along this line. There's one. No reason not to fire because they're bombarding. They can't retreat or be eliminated if they if that happens. So we're just going to have this artillery unit fire at one of these guys. I don't think there's artillery under here. No, that was 2 infantry units. We have to do this attack anyway. No artillery there. None there. None there. That was not artillery. We got a battle there. All right. So here comes the Prussian attack. So this is simply, I'm just going to fire this let's fire this artillery piece at this artillery piece. So it will be, and it is 1 artillery piece. So it'll be 3 to 2. So it's a 1 to 1, 50-50. Actually, I don't think it even matters, right? Because they're bombarding, so maybe this doesn't matter here. Is that right? If you have artillery firing at artillery, well, I guess you could call it a retreat. So yeah, 5, I think, 1 to 1. So that would be a retreat. So if you bombard, well, here we go again with the rules. I don't think I've had this situation. I don't think I've attacked artillery on artillery. I don't know why they wouldn't count as a retreat for that artillery piece. I mean, they're being bombarded, right? Take a quick look. Retreating as a result of combat. Yeah, I don't think that matters. I think it would only matter if the result was reversed. So all that means is this is going to have to come down 1. I don't know that that did a lot of good anyway. And then the same thing here. So this artillery is just going to fire into which stack? Let's fire into this stack, right? Yeah, there's artillery hiding in there, so it could make him retreat. So that's 3 against 10. And there no terrain. No, so it's simply a not so sure they wanted to, well, let's see what it is. So it's 3 to 10, so it's 1 to 3. Actually, I'm not even sure that's worth doing, so they're not even going to fire. I'm going to say they're not going to attack. Because those odds are so poor. It's simply 3 to Yeah, no, not going to do that. And then so let's take this movement marker off. But this is an attack we have to resolve. So this is... Oops. This is this guard in this town. So they're defending at 14. And they are attacking across that river. So it'd be 8. Oh, wait a minute. So I don't think... That would be insane to make that attack because it's into a town which doubles. That'd be 14. Plus, it's across a stream, which I think would double it again to make it 28. Oh, yeah, they're not going to attack that. Are they required to attack, though? Are they required to attack because they're adjacent there? Because I think that's one of the things about the way that this game works. Those zones of control are brutal. All enemy units that have friendly units in their zones of control must be attacked by the friendly facing player units in the combat phase. I guess that means they are required to make that attack. Because they are in that zone of control. So this is going to be brutal. Let's do it. Again, they are going to be attacking at 8. And I'm guessing that's right. I mean, it sounds wrong to me because this unit advanced to this position, but it looks like you're required to make that attack as long as there's an enemy unit in your zone of control in your combat phase. So let's just do it. We'll have to press forward. I'll double check and triple check that again later. Let me know in the comments if that's correct. I think it is, though. So it's going to be an 8 attacking a 28. And I'm going to get my calculator out for that. So 8, 28. So it's 3.5. So it's 1 to be the 1 to 4 column here. So that's, if that's correct, this is not good for the Prussians. So it looks like they roll a 3, which is attacker retreats. So they'll come back again. So I'll just move them back. It just feels wrong to me for some reason, but maybe not. Maybe not. It's those zones of control again. So it pushed them back there. Still think that feels wrong. Because, I mean, if you're Prussian, why would you attack there? Across a stream into a town. I mean, I would think you'd have the choice not to do that. Okay, so now we have this attack. And these guys are in a town, as I recall, so they will be, they will be defending at, that's 7, so that's 14. These pieces, I'm really having a hard time with these. Maybe it's because I'm used to using larger counters the last couple of games. And now I've gone back to these tiny counters. So I said that was, I think I said that was 14. Yep. So that's 14. Defending against an attack of, that's 5, 8, 11. So an 11 against 14. Not combined arms, right? So it's going to be put them on the 1-to-1. Yeah. So this will put them on the 1-to-1 column. And here we go. Let's see. They roll a 2 on 1-to-1. That is defender retreats. So that worked out good for the Prussians. Wow. So they're going to have to pull back. And they're just going to come back to here. Wow. All right. Not a good turn for the French at all. All right. So I think that's it. I think that's going to do it for the Prussian turn, which means we can move these little movement markers out of the way. and take an overview. Oops, get an overview here of what has transpired in turn 2. And what that means is, of course, is the clock advances to 4 o'clock, 1600 hours. That's where we'll pick up next time. But for now, this is still interesting. I mean, these French units are having a heck of a time down here. They're being repulsed, and now they're reinforcing. The Prussians are actually coming down and reinforcing over here, reinforcing along this line where these streams are. So that's, if it doesn't look too bad for the Prussians right now. We still have these really strong guard units are coming forward though over here. So I think that's going to change. Eventually, I think that's going to change what's going on here. But not if I keep rolling 6s. Then it's going to get interesting. All right, well, there you go. That's turn 2, Battle of Ligny. If you have any comments, please leave them down below or go over to Armchair Dragoons and leave them there. I've got a thread started over there with some discussion, so stop by and say hello. All right, thanks for watching.